talk to you about the 3 weeks. But before I even get to the 3 weeks, we're in the month of Tammuz. Let's go back a little bit to the month of Sivan and see the connection between Sivan and Tammuz. In Sivan, by Shavuos, Hashem gave us the Torah on Vav Sivan. 3 days before that, Shlosh Me'Agbala, Gimel, Dalet, and Hey Sivan. Aleph Sivan is Rosh Chodesh Sivan. But what about Beis Sivan? Nothing's on Beis. So the Chachamim were misaken that Beis Sivan will be known as Yom HaMiyuchas, the day that all of our generations are going to be ready to be Mekabel the Torah, Shlosh Me'Agbala, and now Shavuos. So it's a beautiful thing that they did. Imagine you have old boys sitting around the table. This boy gets a prize, he gets a prize, everyone gets a prize except for one boy. How do you think that makes him feel? He's pretty left out and he's sad. So the Chachamim said, you know what? Every calendar day in the month of Sivan, from Aleph till Vav gets a day, Beis Sivan will also get a day. Showing they realized the sensitivity towards that date. If they could be sensitive for a calendar day of Beis Sivan, that we could be sensitive for each other, for our brothers and our sisters. And that's the connection to Tammuz, because now in the 3 weeks, it's when the destruction of the Beis Hamikdash started to happen. And the second Beis Hamikdash was destroyed because of sinas chinam, because we didn't love each other and we hated each other and there was no respect for each other and there was no sensitivity towards each other. So maybe that's the connection between Sivan and Tammuz, that we have to start being sensitive for another, because to fix and to bring the third Beis Hamikdash, we have to, it was destroyed because of sinas chinam. Well, we got to do the opposite. We got to be v'ahavta l'recha kamocha and havas chinam. But the first baby step, perhaps, of v'ahavta l'recha kamocha is to be sensitive towards each other, sensitive towards our friends and our brothers and our sisters and our children, our wives and our parents, knowing what to say, when to say it, knowing what not to say. I'm sitting at a table and there are people there. I'm about to make a comment. I'm not going to say that because it'll be insensitive for that person sitting there. Or sometimes, I go over to a guy and say, I want you to know, Yossi, you insulted me. I was a little hurt what you said. And he tells me, Gadi, I was just kidding around. Stop being so sensitive. Being sensitive is a beautiful, beautiful quality. We should all be more and more sensitive and overly sensitive. And if we're all sensitive towards each other, for our brothers and our sisters, then that's the first step of going towards v'ahavas chinam, v'ahavta l'recha kamocha, which will ultimately lead us towards Mashiach. B'mheira v'yameinu.